Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our very first Hats Off Wakefield. I'm Dr. Ensko. I'm the Dean of Students, and I'm here with two of our famous students. This is Palace. She's a 12th grader. Go seniors! Then we have Caroline. She's a junior. So I'm going to interview them since we have so many new students this year on main campus. All of our freshmen and all of our sophomores are new on this campus, so I'm going to interview them and ask them questions. They are both peer ambassadors here at Wakefield, so you've probably seen them around the hall. So first, Palace, will you share with us, what is a peer ambassador?
So a peer ambassador is a student who's been at Wakefield for a while, and they're taking the opportunity to go out and help new students get adjusted and just become a lot more comfortable at Wakefield.
Perfect. Caroline, as a peer ambassador, how do you help students?
Well, I take a group of kids, or I take a kid and I walk them through their schedule, and I just see if they have any questions and ask them what their hobbies are, and just make them feel comfortable at school.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you guys for being ambassadors. We're excited that you're a part of that. So I guess I have a question for you both, and this is for all students. In a school this size, 2,100 students, it's so important to feel a part of a place this big. So I guess my question is, how do you do that? Like, how do you know about clubs and things like that?
Well, you can find out clubs on the website under the student section. It has like student life, I believe, and it'll have the list of the clubs. And usually when I'm traveling through the school with a student, we find out what they're interested in. And if they say I have a Key Club at my old school, I'll direct them to the advisor of the Key Club, tell them to go check it out, get an application, and just see where it goes from there.
Perfect. Caroline, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, you can ask teachers about clubs. Some teachers actually are involved in a club, and they run them. You can just ask basically any teacher, any student that looks like they're involved, or have like a Wakefield t-shirt on. You can ask them any questions, and they'll just point you in a direction to clubs and organizations.
Perfect. Pride Time is new this year. So, Caroline, can you tell us a little about what Pride Time is for?
Well, Pride Time is when you have a 79 or below in a class, and you have to stay in that class and get teacher help. So, if you don't have a 79 or below, then it's mandatory for you to stay in 3 destinations. Either it's like the cafeteria, media center, or the gym, and you can just socialize for 30 minutes.
Good. Smart Lunch is different from Pride Time. What is Smart Lunch?
Smart Lunch is basically, it's kind of like Pride Time, except it's optional. If you have a 90, you can go. It's basically where students take initiative in their schoolwork. It shows character. You go in, and if you don't get a concept, you go and understand the concept a little bit more. It's just extra help added to Pride Time.
Perfect. And can clubs meet during Smart Lunch?
Yes, clubs do also meet during Smart Lunch, and they'll give you their schedules are also on the website as well.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. If I needed help with email, Power School accounts, things like that as a student, where should I go?
Media Center, actually. The Media Center can help you set up your NCF Cloud account, make sure you can get signed on the computers, basically so that when you're going your first day, you're not looking lost and everybody knows where everything is. Perfect.
Okay, so let's say I'm really, really struggling in a class and I need a peer tutor. Do we have those?
We do.
All right, how can I find out about those?
You can go to the class you're struggling in, and you can ask your teacher, I need help. Is there a student that can tutor me? And most honor societies have peer tutors, and they meet after school, sometimes during Smart Lunch. And you can just ask your teacher and get a peer person to help you, like really anybody that is above you and can help you.
Perfect. How would you use a counselor? Like if you needed something, what kind of things would you go to your counselor about?
Well, basic stuff like going to talk to somebody in a safe environment to talk about personal issues. But you also go in there to check out what you need to do to get into certain schools, how you can get your GPA up, kind of just college help as well.
what if you have a meltdown? Like, what if you come to school and your friend upset you and you have a meltdown? Is that a valid reason?
Yes, it's counselors basically is a safe zone where you know nothing that's going to be said in that office is going to be told to anybody else. It's like confidential.
Perfect. Perfect. Career Development Coordinator. We have Miss Joyner here. How have you used her?
I've actually been going to Miss Joyner for help with my dual enrollment courses. If you are interested, if you're a junior or a senior and you're interested in getting college credits for free, you should go talk to Miss Joyner. If you're also a senior who's interested in getting an internship, you can go do that as well. Miss Joyner actually helps you get a foot in the door for your career life after school.
Perfect. Perfect. And then lastly, just to end on this, we talk a lot about college and being prepared. What do you think colleges are looking for?
I think colleges are looking for if you are involved in your school, you're a part of clubs, sports, and you just help out, like do community service, you can do teacher help. Some clubs, like Beta Club, I'm in Beta Club, we can get our hours just by helping a teacher grade papers or cleaning up the campus, but also colleges are looking for your grades. If you have a good SAT and ACT scores and your GPA, and if you're pushing yourself and taking APs and honors and not just slacking and taking academic classes.
Excellent. Freshmen, take note. Your GPA starts now. So everything that you do every day is going to make a huge difference, and it's much easier to start strong and stay strong than to have to dig yourself out of a hole when you're a junior or senior. So start strong. Grades are super, super important, as Caroline just said. That's it for today's Hats Off Wakefield. Hats off to you, Wakefield. And remember, keep your hats off in the building. Student Services. Wakefield Student Services is really off the hook. If you want more information, 51 handbook. We all are dedicated. We want to help you out. So listen up closely while I tell you what we're about. Student Services. Come on, get up, Wakefield. Student Services. 9th grade is Miss Walter, A through G is Mr. Cummings, H through O is Miss Campbell, Mr. Clark is P through Z. Miss T is SAP, and I have missed your grads. I'm telling you something, this team is really rad. Student Services. Student Services. We help students out with making college plans. We help you manage time and meeting your demands. If you're stressed, come talk to us. We'll help you calm down. Counselors, we really care. We are the best around. Student Services. Student Services.